I want to talk about the slight issues with Liverpool Football Club at this moment. If you notice, Liverpool, I looked at the games they played last season. They normally set up in 4-2-3-1. Remember, and a slot inherited Jurgen Klopp's Gengen pressing team. If you watch massively last season, Liverpool constantly use Gengen pressing. Sometimes they switch it up, sometimes they relax the possession, sometimes they they use different varieties of formation. We didn't really see full picture of an slot team last season because it was heavily Jurgen Klopp's team. Last season, like one game I'm looking at, they played against Leicester. Liverpool played 4-2-3-1, and in that back they have Robertson, they have Van Dijk, this is Konate or Gomez, and then Arnold. In the middle of the pack, you see McAllister and Gravenberch. Then number 10, sometimes it is Jones, sometimes it is Szoboszlai, Mo Salah. Then number 9, this is where it becomes interesting. Sometimes they play Luis Diaz and sometimes they play Nunez. But here, constantly Liverpool play Gakpo. Now, what is the issue this season? The issue this season for Liverpool is this. Last season, we all laughed at Arnold, but Arnold was so important to Liverpool last season. He was able to progress the ball from deeper position like this, giving incredible interswitch to this guy, making this pass from here to here. And then not only that, Arnold was constantly also playing as a midfielder. When Liverpool are building up, you see Arnold come here, Liverpool revert to like back three. You will see Robertson, Van Dijk, and Konate. And sometimes Liverpool even go more aggressive, sending, Robertson forward, pushing Gakpo inside a little bit, or Gakpo outside, Robertson coming in this position, making sure that Liverpool still maintain in a good shape. Because Arnold here was devastating. He can be able to pass the ball to this player, pass the ball to Mo Salah, pass the ball to Luis Diaz, pass the ball to anybody from the deep lying position. Look at what is happening right now. They have Bradley. Bradley does not have the qualities of Arnold. Bradley does not have the ability to progress the ball from here, carry the ball from defense to come into the midfield and give a decisive pass. Not only Arnold is giving, decisive pass, he can give long pass, he can do free kick, he can do corner kick, he can also shoot. Sometimes you see Arnold around this area. He was able to shoot. So Liverpool was constantly suffocating the opponent last season. And then, if you check also in the middle of the pack, you will notice Liverpool have Szoboszlai. His pressing energy is intense. Szoboszlai will go all out to press. While Arnold will be here causing havoc to the opponent. Watch what is happening this season. Most of the times, and a slot will look at that Liverpool can no longer rely heavily on Frimpong, rely heavily on Bradley. They will put Szoboszlai here because they wanted to stop the progression of the opponent. Arnold helps Liverpool to maintain the position forward because Mo Salah did not defend last season. But Arnold was the guy that was, when they have the ball, he makes the right decision. He makes sure that Liverpool, maintain position and pin the opponent in their own half. Now they will play Szoboszlai here, meaning that Liverpool will not lose the energy in the middle. The middle right now with, Wirtz, let's be honest, with Florian Wirtz. Wirtz is a problem for Liverpool. The intensity at which Wirtz is playing with is not there. He's not winning the ball back like Szoboszlai. He's not going all out. He's not doing a lot of things. So, and a slot is now constantly thinking about this position and this position. That is why you see him constantly, Szoboszlai here. Sometimes leave Wirtz out of the team and play Szoboszlai here. Keep on changing it, and he hasn't found the solution. Not only Wirtz, last season, Jones also did a good job here. Jones was devastating. The game Chelsea played with Liverpool at Anfield. Jones scored 2 goals, I think so. Jones, played very well. This season, Jones have been off it. Very, very bad, struggling, could not be able to affect the game. And this is another problem. Another thing that the dynamics is in this position. Liverpool last season played Diaz here, played Nunez here. Played Nunez in this position. Now, this season right now, you can see, it is now Ekitike. And also Isak. Isak is struggling. Ekitike is playing very well. They need to feed him the ball. But these two guys, they make chaos for Liverpool. They can be able to score anytime. Even without creating much, we see them from nowhere, they will score. Nunez and Diaz especially. And in this position, Liverpool were playing, Gakpo. But let me tell you what happened last season. Last season, it means that because of these two guys, Liverpool have massive work rate. If you watch the game Liverpool played against Chelsea, they play far at the back. They try to lock the Chelsea midfielders. They now drop Gakpo here. This is what they normally do before. They drop Gakpo here and press in 4-4-2. What Liverpool normally do, when they drop Gakpo here, you see Szoboszlai will drop also in the middle, helping Liverpool to maintain a position of 4. Mo Salah will now come and start pressing with Diaz, because Diaz is very, very hardworking. He can cover all this space. He can mark, he can run, he can. Even Mo Salah does not really, do off the ball work so much, but he was so good last season. Gakpo will be in the midfield. Now, Diaz will cover this area. Diaz will win the ball. Diaz will do everything needed for Liverpool to go forward. Now, when even they try to beat Diaz, before you get to this position, Gakpo will win the ball. And last season, Gakpo was explosive before his injury. Then Gakpo will now drive with the ball again. Drive with this ball. Coming into this position, and Diaz is now taking a dangerous position on Nunes. And then they will be able to score. Look, compare it to what is happening this season. Liverpool drop Gakpo here against Chelsea. Isak does not have the same work rate as Diaz. Mo Salah is no longer the same player of last season. And if you watch what is happening in the middle, Gravenberch is still the same player, but Gravenberch is also suffering, heavily, because it means that Gravenberch in the middle of the pack, McAllister have not been himself again. And then Gravenberch is suffering alone. And this is the major issues that Liverpool are facing. Then Kekes is not also up to speed. He's also struggling. So last season, what we saw is that we saw, the team of Jurgen Klopp and Slot trying to twitch it a little bit, trying to, put possession, trying to make them calm down instead of them to run. Now this season, and Slot have made massive changes. Brought in Ekitike, brought in Isak, removed Diaz that his work rate was massive. Now the whole onus is on Gakpo. Now in the middle of the pack, they maintained their position, brought in Kekes, Arnold left, brought in Bradley into the squad, and then there is Frimpong. They are not the same as Arnold. There is also a reason why Bradley was constantly on the bench, even under Jurgen Klopp. You can see it. Possession is a problem for this Liverpool team. Even when they are playing a smaller team, they can't maintain possession. They can't keep 5-6 passes together. And this is exactly what happened under Klopp. Klopp noticed that they don't have the qualities to maintain position. Klopp went an aggressive style. Let them go aggressively. Go there and, stop the opponent. This is what Klopp, did. Sometimes 2-3-5 like this, just to push everybody forward for them to win the ball. Now, Liverpool, even when they try this, they lose the ball. These whole areas open up. Nobody's running back. They expose the defense. Watch the second goal Chelsea scored. Chelsea started from the goalkeeper, from here to here to here to here, come here, kept on passing the ball until they arrived in this area by Cucurella. Cross the ball straight for Estevao Williams to score. So there's a huge problem at Liverpool Football Club. And now an Slot must fix it. They must know how to keep possession. They must know how to calm down, or they will all go out for game pressing. There is no other way. Let me know what you think in the comment section about the problems I've raised, the difference between Liverpool last season and this season. Thank you.